Okay, continuing into the Seven Deadly Sins Part 2. You know, one of the things that I really hate to hear is somebody saying they got a new innovative way to go purchase things. The procurement systems that developed by the government over the years are really quite good. And they try to take shortcuts. The most common reason is a project suddenly gets a start they hadn't planned adequately for. They've suddenly got money. They want to spend it before someone takes it away. They short circuit the procurement. There's a little idea of a shortcut. What they do is they get the wrong contractor doing the wrong work with the wrong incentives. There's simply no way out of this except to stop work, get the lawyers involved, renegotiate or recompete. I've watched projects go on for years just wasting money over and over and over on this stuff because they just don't have the will to stop and fix what they've done. Interesting case of a bottom quintile team with good people. The management of the company just kept insisting that they had to increase their sales, but there was no resource to support it, and there were no bid opportunities or impending layoffs. This is hard. I watch big organizations. Sometimes they go through layoff after layoff after layoff, rather than doing it all at once, finishing it, or continuous reorganization. My word, I can't believe how many aerospace entities, the government and contractors are constantly reorganizing. You see, what they're trying to do is they're trying to fix a problem with the new solution, and I watch them oscillate back and forth. And all this is doing is assigning authority. That's what org charts do. And if they would stop and define accountability, they'd be much better off. Cross-organization power struggles. What's interesting is when there's a power differential, the weaker party goes to guerrilla warfare. That's what happened with Challenger and what happened with Hubble. And just like we did during our War of Revolution from Britain, or happens in Iraq or in any place you go, they'll fight surreptitiously. The shared interest inquiry can fix this. All you got to do. Remember my 2 rules: avoid power struggles and never power struggle if you don't have the power. And an interesting project, I was asked to come help because the team couldn't ever finish anything, and found out that they had started the project in a very blue company with this very blue team, and they needed to go orange, and they weren't able to do it. And so that they just muddled along until somebody came in and hammered them on the head and fired all the blues, converted the team over to this. That's what's inevitable. This is the common mistake. Everybody worries about their role and their authority, and especially through the org chart, and which they should do is be worrying about the accountability. Accountability means answering for the consequences of what you do, what you fail to do, or what you ask others to do. Takeaways: teams that benchmark in the bottom have sins leaders must remedy because they depress social context, reduce performance, increase risk, increase cost, and puts good people in a bad place. So the next piece is going to be the final segment on workshop closure, and thank you very much.